Balancing academics and athletics is like holding down 2 full-time jobs. Division I athletes, on average, dedicate nearly 60 hours a week to their studies and their sport. Joining us to share how they manage this demanding balance are 2 College of Charleston track and field student athletes. Let's welcome Andy Harding and Asia Gadsden. Ladies, thank you so much for being here with us today. Andy, I want to ask you, what drew you to track and field initially?
Honestly, it's just the mindset around it and the constant goal that you can have in it. I think I fell in love with the process.
Yeah,
definitely.
The process. And Asia, are you from Charleston?
No, I am from Columbia, South Carolina.
Okay, so what drew you to the College of Charleston?
The location really drew me. I wanted to be close to home, and I couldn't say no to this team. It felt like a family instantly as I stepped on campus.
That's wonderful. And I'm assuming both of you guys have pretty much been in athletics your whole life for the most part, right?
Yes.
Asia, did you always do track and field, or was this kind of a later on thing that came out?
Yeah, so actually I cheered all-star, and then my sophomore year of high school I started running track, so I had a little bit of a different journey.
That's wonderful. What about you, Andy?
So I race skied for 7 years, and my freshman year of high school, my friend was like, you should try track. And I was like, I'm gonna try it. And I ended up loving it, and I ended up being pretty good at it, and I was like, I'm gonna stick with this. COVID definitely did not help.
Yeah.
Definitely took a toll on that, but in the end, I wanted to run track and field in college. I ended up loving it.
Yeah, and now you are.
Now we are. Now it's great, yeah.
And so Asia, when it comes to, obviously being a student is a job, and then being a D1 athlete, a student athlete in general, I mean, it's a lot of work, and you have to keep up your grades to be able to stay on the team. How do you manage your time effectively to where you can excel in these both these major aspects of your life?
Yes, like you said, being a student athlete is a full-time job, both being a student and athlete, as you can imagine. And I think the biggest thing is staying organized. I have planners and calendars everywhere. I have my day planned out from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed. And we have a really awesome support staff here at the college that helps us. We have academic advising, and they meet with us. We also have study hall and student first center engagement, and we can use tutors that help us learn.
That's wonderful. Andy, what would you say was the biggest challenge coming into college as a student athlete, and how did you overcome that?
Definitely organization and just staying in the present moment. I feel like coming in, I was all over the place. I think ADHD does not help either. But over the course of the past 3 years, I have really tried to put myself in the present moment. So if I am doing sports, I'm doing sports. If I'm doing school, I'm doing school. And that really helped me.
Yeah, that's wonderful advice.
Yeah.
And I do want to ask you both, if you could say something to a younger person who has dreams of playing at a high collegiate level, what would you say, Asia?
I would definitely say don't sell yourself short. You are capable of anything, and a coach might take a chance on you even if you don't run the recruiting times. Just go out there and do your best.
Andy?
I would say start the recruiting process early, because I did not, and that definitely took a toll on me. And second, I would say adaptability, because in the end of the day, if you can adapt to challenges fast, you're gonna win. You're ahead of 95% of the people.
Yeah. And now the season is starting in January, right?
It is.
So you guys are I'm sure prepping and getting ready for all of that.
Yes.
And there is an event happening this Saturday. It's just the first event of its kind. Tell us about this.
Yes, so we have our inter-squad meet. It's going to be called the College of Charleston Track and Field Carnival, and it'll be at the Mount Pleasant Town Hall track, our very first year hosting this event. And it'll start with the jumpers. We have pole vaulters, long jumpers, triple jumpers, so it's very exciting. We also have some high jumpers. It'll be a great competitive event, and we'll have some sprinters out there too, and some distance girls. And Andy, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, so we're going to be running the 100, the 400, the 1600, and the DMR, distance medley relay. We're going to have a DJ there. We're going to have food there, and it's going to be a really fun time just to get the community together and honestly just raise money for our track and field program.
Well, College of Charleston has so many talented sports teams, but the ladies on the track and field team are phenomenal. You guys are both an inspiration to many, including myself. CFCsports.com is where you can go for all the information. Ladies, thank you so much, and we can't wait to see you out there Saturday and then January for the next season.
Yes, thank you for having us.
We're back in 2 minutes.